Hi and welcome to my channel. So many people are very concerned regarding the state of recruitment in the UK. So we're talking about overseas recruitment and visa sponsorship, whether you're moving to the UK or you're already in the UK switching your visa. And indeed, many people are worried about the length of time that is taking to process the UK visa or to issue the course, which is a certificate of sponsorship. So in today's video, this is what we're going to be talking about. What is the current situation that is really happening? Is there any updates from the UK Home Office, which is the UK immigration? And what can you expect if you're currently waiting for your COS or still applying for jobs or waiting for your application to come through? In fact, I'm going to say that some people are even worried whether they are still offering visa sponsorship altogether. So depending on the sources of your information, the people that you listen to, the websites that you visit, the interactions within your personal circle, you're going to have lots of differing opinions. So we'll talk today about what is really happening. So if you're new to my channel, as usual, you're welcome. If you haven't joined this family, take this opportunity right now to hit the subscribe button below so that you're the first person to be notified when I drop a new video on here every single day at 10 a.m. prompt UK time unfailingly. Also, if you're somebody who is currently worrying about any of these two situations, I'm going to say to you, leave a comment in the comment section below. What is your situation right now? Are you still applying for UK visa jobs? If so, which jobs are you actually applying for? If you are awaiting a COS or your visa, how long have you been waiting for? Have you indeed received any feedback? What type of visa are you applying for? Because all these different things are going to have a huge impact as to when you get your visa, or if there's any delays and all of that. Also, I just want to let you know that you need to make sure that you're checking the UK government website for legit, valid, timely information and updates. Look, I'm not an immigration lawyer. I can only share information from a personal perspective, but it is your duty as a candidate to make sure that you are checking the government website, because that is really where we should all be. But I have a free newsletter. If you're not aware, I share info about visa sponsorship opportunities, to come to the UK or to switch your visa if you're already in the UK. Most importantly, career progression. That's what I'm really passionate about. How do you progress in your career in the UK? Yes, now you're in the UK. How do you apply for apprenticeships so that you can get paid with visa sponsorship to work and study at the same time? And that's going to save you thousands and thousands of pounds when it comes to tuition fees to study in the UK as an international student. Even if you're a UK citizen already or you've got indefinite leave to remain, it's also important that you're gravitating towards that information. So if you check the comment section below, you see a link to join that newsletter, work from home jobs, side hustle ideas that you can get started, UK immigration updates, such as what I'm sharing in today's video, directly to your inbox. Like I said, it won't take you 20 seconds to join. Also, you're going to find my contact details in the comment section. So if you're currently looking for visa sponsorship jobs and you're like, hey Melvis, I'm sick and tired of getting these unfortunate emails. I've been applying like forever. I've got nothing through. I understand that it's not an easy process, but we have to keep on going because there's no option but to achieve that goal. Because like I've said, if you've watched any of my previous videos, 2024 is a year for reawakening. We will not accept any unfortunate emails. We will not accept any no for an answer, but we'll have to keep pushing. So do get in contact with me. You'll see my WhatsApp number as well as my email address, and then you can we can really take things from there. So what is really happening? So depending on the state of your visa or your application, you need to know two different things. So we're going to start by talking about people who are still waiting for the COS, and then we'll talk about people who are already waiting for the visa. So the first thing really is that if you're still waiting for your COS and there is a delay, the best thing you can do is obviously contact the company to say, look, what is going on with my COS, and they'll be able to tell you the state of it. If you don't know what a COS is, by the way, leave a comment in the comment section below and I'm more than happy to explain further, so that, because I know there are people that may be watching this video and thinking, Melvis, you're talking about a COS. I mean, what is this? I'm new to this UK thing and traveling and visas and all of these. I've got no idea. So leave a comment in the comment section below. Also, if you want me to do a video about the COS, what it entails, what to look out for, how to know a fake one, because let me tell you, many people that are sat there saying, I'm waiting for my COS, it's been 3 months. Somebody contacted me the other day saying they've been waiting for like 9 months. The company is still saying, don't worry, we're going to get to you. 9 months later, there's still nothing. Many of these are actually fake. So I can also tell you, how do you know a fake COS? How do you, get that reference to make sure that it's 100% legit? If you want that information, obviously leave a comment in the comment section, and I'm more than happy to do a video about it if people are obviously interested. So if you're waiting for your COS and there is a delay, it could be that the company that you're dealing with is actually fake. If the company is not legit, they may just be trying to push time to say, oh, Melvis, be patient, keep waiting, but actually nothing is coming. And the truth about the matter is that as a candidate, you are going to know, because if you've not applied for a job the proper way, let's say, for example, you've paid in quote, then it should not come as a surprise to you when you eventually find out that there was actually never any COS, because you've not gone through the legit process of applying for a job, doing the interview. You know what I mean? This is something that I don't want to get into too much detail, because you get the vibes, you get what I'm talking about. And if you're in this situation, you know best. And my advice to you is carry on applying for jobs, because actually you've got no job. Even when you get to the UK successfully with such companies, you're going to have no hours. You're at risk, because if the license gets revoked, you're going to be given 60 days to leave the UK. So the best thing when you're dealing with such a company that is not legit, that is doing things that they shouldn't be doing, is that you need to continuously be looking for a job. My advice is don't get into this in the first place, but if you do, because I know there are many people that watch my videos when they've already gotten into all that, make sure that you're looking for a job, because you have no job, so that it doesn't catch up with you at this time or on a later date. But if you're watching this and you're not aware of who I am, so my name's Melvis. I work as an advanced nurse practitioner for the National Health Service here in England. So I started my own career as a carer as well, and I've now progressed to the most senior clinical nursing position. I've got a private career coaching program. I've dropped a link in the description box below, or the about section of this channel, where I share information about, visa sponsorship. I give you that tailored one-to-one individualized guidance with how do you apply for these jobs, your CV, supporting information, NHS jobs, legit employers. Obviously, my program is not for everybody, because there's a lot of hard work that is needed. There's a lot of effort that you need to put in order to succeed, because you're doing things the right way. And so it's for less than 1% of people on this platform, which means that 99.9% of people are not suitable for this, because they want quick fixes that are not going to last. I don't deal with that. If you're somebody who is not interested in career progression, you don't want to do things the right way, again, that program is not for you. It's for people that are willing to put in the work, to invest in themselves, to do what is needed so that they move to the UK or switch their UK visa the proper way. I say this because I don't want that when somebody's joining the program, they're thinking, oh, Melvis, I don't need to do any work. I'm just going to join in and miracles are going to happen. There is no miracle happening. It's about going through the due process, saying to you, this is what you need. Because when I'm thinking about healthcare, for example, you're going to be caring for human beings. It's only fair that employers are getting people that are top quality, that know what the job is about, and they are interested. So if you're not interested in healthcare jobs or clinical jobs, I can support you to apply for the non-clinical jobs. Because look, clinical jobs are not for everybody. Some people are like, oh my God, I'm very squeamish when it comes to blood, when it comes to certain things. So I need a different kind of job. I can support you with that, so that you know that there are other options, but it's about getting what is best for you. So if you're keen on that program, which if you're watching this video, by the way, yes, it's 100% perfect for you. Whether it's for yourself, it's for a family member, it doesn't matter. But what I'm stressing on is that it is not for everybody. So check the description box below or the about section of this channel. And if you've got any questions about the program, check the comment section below. You'll find my contact details. Get in contact with myself immediately after watching this video, so that I can give you more information about what the program entails. Also share this video with your friends, loved ones, colleagues, so they're aware of some of these causes of delays and what they need to do about it. So like we're saying, making sure that you've got a legit job, because you may be waiting for a COS that is never actually coming. The next thing is that it also depends on the type of job you're applying for. And by the way, if you're enjoying this content, hit the like button. Let me know you enjoy content like this, and obviously I should do more. The type of job you apply for in the UK is going to determine how fast everything is going to go through, which means that if you're applying for a job that is under the health and care worker visa, you're going to be a priority for the UK government, because you're a priority. Your COS is going to come really quick and fast. So again, like I say, it's not only about the company, but it's also the type of job. So if somebody gets a job, say in IT or in teaching or as a carer, the person who's got a job as a carer is going to be considered as a top priority, because carer jobs are like a high priority. So their things are going to come soon. But if there are delays, there's going to be a reason why. And like I said, the best person to contact if there are delays is the employer that you're actually dealing with. And so you're going to know as a candidate, like I said previously, is it a legit job that you're getting? Is it not a legit job? And that's going to determine, how you behave. But like I always say, it is not worth it doing things the improper way. Put in the time that is needed, put in the effort, and do things the right way so that you get a job once and for all and move on to the next stage of your journey, which is career progression. Some people say that when you get to the UK, it doesn't matter how you get here, but everything's going to work itself out. You're sorted. You don't need to worry about anything. That is not true. Those of us that are already in the UK, if people are honest with you, they'll tell you that it is not easy when you come here in a way that is not right for you. You're going to be stressed. You don't know whether your kids are going to school and the next day they're still going to be in this country. You don't know whether in 6 months' time you're still going to be here. It is not a situation you want to be in. If you're currently in the UK, what is your situation at the moment? If you're still out of the UK, what are you working towards? Have you got any worries, any concerns? Like I said, leave a comment in the comment section below. If there's anything that is private and personal, do get in contact with me, because I know that there are many things that are very sensitive and not really YouTube material. Because even people that are part of my private coaching program, there are many things that we discuss during our live sessions on Thursdays that I can tell you they're not things that can be discussed over here on YouTube. So do make sure that you know what your situation is. The next thing is that if your visa itself is delayed, what could be the cause and what do you do? Because you can have a delay with your COS, or indeed, once you receive your COS, you can have a delay with a visa. So if there is a delay with your visa application, there are many reasons why that can be. And in most cases, the UK Home Office will send you a message saying that your application has not been straightforward. So this means that it's going to be delayed because there is something wrong with the application. It doesn't always mean that you're not going to get a visa, but it means that they've identified something. For example, it may be that they require additional information. It may be that they require more money to pay. For example, if the job is eligible to pay healthcare surcharge and you pay 1 year and you're requesting or requiring a 3-year visa, they may contact you and say, hey, you need to pay the other 2 years. And by the way, if you want to know how you can come to the UK without paying any healthcare surcharge for jobs that are eligible to pay, leave a comment in the comment section below, because this is something that is going to save you thousands of pounds. The healthcare surcharge is over £600 per person. So if you're a family of 4 applying for a visa for 3 years, you're going to have to pay £600 per person per year times 4. That's thousands and thousands of money. But there are ways that you can go about saving this money without having to pay. But again, like I say, if you're interested, do leave a comment in the comment section. I'm more than happy to do a video about that if people are obviously interested in this. Because look, moving to the UK is not a cheap business. Moving to the UK is something that you have to be really prepared. You have to be aware of the pathway, because each pathway, each job comes with different financial implications and commitments. And that's why your sources of information are going to have a huge impact on the level of success that you have and how much money you spend. So again, these are some of the factors I need to think about. Also, the type of visa, similar to the cost delays, the type of visa you're applying for, very important. If it's a visa that is eligible for the health and care worker visa, then you're going to be a top priority. And as you know, if you're not aware, the UK visas have like a priority service where you can pay extra to get a decision sooner on your visa. So this is something that is very, very expensive. It's an additional cost that you need to pay more. But if you choose a job that is eligible for the health and care worker visa, then your visa automatically will be considered as a priority without you having to pay extra. And that's why I go on this channel about certain jobs, the fact that especially if you're financially, I don't want to say financially broke, but I want to say financially challenged, then you should be considering those jobs, because you can move to the UK without spending thousands of pounds. I mean, there are many people in my coaching program that move to this country and they don't spend money, because we focus on those employers that are going to support them, those jobs that are going to apply without paying all these different visa fees and all the different things that they pay, because there are many people that cannot afford those fees. And if you go for a job that has to pay those fees, you have to pay the fees to get a visa. And that can be another reason, obviously, for delays. So you need to be very wise when you're deciding when it comes to UK visas, because moving to the UK can be very, very expensive. If you want to have more information about these costs, you know, the cheapest visas, cheapest ways to move to the UK, again, do leave a comment in the comment section below. And if people are interested, I'm more than happy to share a video about how you can go about some of these things. But again, you know, it's up to you as an individual. I can only share a video on here. It's more generic, but it's about getting that tailored guidance. So in my coaching program, that is what I offer. It's about tailored support to say, you want to apply for a career job, what is needed, you know, who is recruiting, how should your CV be? Because I do lots of CV reviews, and I can tell you that many people's CVs, I look at them like, look, there is no way you can ever get any job with a CV looking like this because of copy and paste from the internet. So you need to be careful. You need to be intentional about your personal and professional growth. Again, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, like really hit the subscribe button now, so that when I drop a video on here at 10 a.m. prompt UK time every single day, you're the first person to be informed. Also, if you haven't joined my newsletter, check the comment section below. Do join. It won't take you 20 seconds. You drop your name and email and you're part of that newsletter, so that I send information such as this directly to your inbox. Also, career progression. I'm passionate about progression pathways. You know, yes, now you're in the UK, so what? Now you're in the UK, then what? You don't want to carry on as a carer forever. I mean, with all due respect for carer jobs, you want to make sure that you're really honing in into your skills and making the most of the best opportunities that this country has to offer. We cannot come this far, get to this country, and accept to be mediocre. We've got to excel. And if you're watching my videos, obviously, yes, you better be part of the top 1%, because like I always say, my video, my information, my coaching program is only for 1% of people on this platform. So again, are you part of the 1%? Check out this other video that I've linked up here just to give you more information about other opportunities that are available in the UK. Check this video right here.